Hi, I'm Mike Deming, owner and host of Sportsman's News Television. On this episode, we're going to head to southern Colorado for a premium elk hunt. We had an opportunity to bring my dad. My dad is 70 years old and he has never killed a bull over 300 inches. In days when we were kids, we were pushing timber, doing everything, and we shot the first raghorn bull we would ever find. So to be behind the camera and looking at this through a lens and watching my dad, who'd never killed a bull of any caliber, to watch him, watch his happiness and be able to elk shop is super special. And to know that we're going to deliver a dream that my dad has waited 7 decades for to fulfill is something that's absolutely special beyond belief. You can't just make a phone call and get booked into this place. It's by invite only. We have the opportunity to get this hunt about every other year.
That's pretty awesome, guys. Good job. You got the old man excited.
And these are the things that are special about the Pro Membership Sweepstakes. When we're evaluating a trip like this, we're looking for something that's truly the trip of a lifetime. People throw that around on a regular basis, but what we're really talking about, the things that dreams are absolutely made of. And I think after the end of the week of hunting, my dad would vouch for the fact that this is something that will go down in history as one of the most unbelievable experiences he's ever seen. Part of it was because he was with both of his boys, but he'd never seen elk dancing on his lap like we got to see during this week. This truly elk shopping at its finest. Elk get to do exactly what elk do. They're bugling, they're rutting, they're doing this stuff daylight till dark, and very few people ever get to experience it. Those that play the point game, you might draw 1 or 2 premium tags throughout your entire life. A trip like this with the Pro Membership Sweepstakes, we're getting to see elk doing exactly what elk do on a regular basis.
This is kind of fun, window shopping, ain't it?
He's not very big, though. It's not bad. No, he spoiled me that time.
Okay. This is coming from a guy who used to shoot every raghorn he saw.
Yeah, exactly.
Went from 0 to trophy hunter in friggin' like 1 day.
It's not very big. Thanks, Johnny.
That's a 310 dink.
You're looking at bulls that are coming in that might be 310, 315, 320. Your average person, they're gonna wanna kill these bulls because they look absolutely huge. They got big front ends, they got decent beams, but I've been fortunate enough to be able to hunt lots of places and see really big bulls, and we know what this place has to offer. So we're trying to get Dad to hold off and try to get something that's truly, really special to him. Knowing he's never broke the 300-inch mark, I know that we're pushing off some of these bulls that my dad would be really happy with, and most hunters are gonna be super happy shooting, but we know the potential here, and the only way you're able to go home with something really big is to pass stuff that's really good. Full facial. Guy and Ike Eastman hunt this ranch each and every year, and they're good friends of mine, and they had told me about a bull that was 360 type of bull. We spent 3 full days looking for him, never saw him. Morning of day 4, lo and behold, we saw him and a whole bunch of cows, and unfortunately he'd broken his main beam on his left and right side and went from being a solid 350 plus bull to probably 305, 310 being broke above his force on his beam. And, Dad, liked the look of him, but He said he would much rather shoot a bull that's fully intact, even if he wasn't as big originally.
Well, even if I don't get one, it's all worth it. It was pretty. That's big footage.
All of a sudden, a absolute stud of a bull popped out of the timber, and he was pushing his cows. We decided this is a go bull. He's 350 plus and something we want to kill, but he knew we were there and pushed his cows up over the hill, and even though we made a play on him, he disappeared and we never saw this guy again.
See if we can cut through tracks and see if they went into that next tail.
Johnny, he's guided on this ranch for a number of years. He's seen a couple of bulls in this one basin. He said, look, I've got a great place for it to set up. We're basically 120, 130 yards from this water hole, and about an hour before dark, we hear this bull bugle up on the hill.
Did you get it, Mikey?
Well, I hope so. That's why I'm here.
Thanks, son. I didn't choke, Mikey.
You didn't choke, Fox.
You know, when you wait 7 decades to get a bull of a lifetime, and we saw bigger bulls on this trip, but that was truly one of the greatest experiences I've ever had the opportunity to be with.
That's a wrap.
Having your dad there, making a great shot, even though he dumped him in the pond. I said, shoot him again, shoot him again. Did not want to have to fish him out. I know my dad loves to fish, but I didn't want to fish for elk. That's just the way it goes, but it added to the memory. It was a great time, and that bull's gonna rest on my dad's wall for the rest of his life, and truly a great experience. Congratulations, Pops. I loved being with you and seeing you kill a good bull. You made a great shot. You know what? Truly was, for me, a trip of a lifetime. Hey, thanks for joining us on this episode of Sportsman's News Television. If you want to become a member and get an opportunity to hunt one of these trips just like this, we give this trip away about every year, but 36 trips a year for $300. We're going to get you 5 tickets in every drawing, and you're going to get a chance to get a trip of a lifetime. Thanks for joining us on this episode of Sportsman's News Television. We'll see you next time.